One of the things I like to talk about is God does his part and we do ours. So in the story of Jonah, God did his part, go that way. And Jonah did his part and went that way. And there we have the story of Jonah. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day. I'm so grateful that his story doesn't end there. Jonah's disobedience led to incredible hardship for himself, as well as a whole bunch of other, I don't know about innocent sailors, but sailors that had been disobedient in their own ways, but Jonah's disobedience literally threatened their lives. So we see in Jonah chapter 1, verse 17, really the turning point in the story. Verse 17 in Jonah 1 says this. It says, "Now the Lord had arranged for a great fish to swallow Jonah." God sent a sea Uber to go get Jonah, to save his life, and to give him a reset opportunity. God sent, now the Lord had arranged for a great fish to swallow Jonah. That fish came there at just the right time, just happened to come at just the right time. Was the fish ideal? Heck no. It had to be absolutely nasty and terrifying inside of that fish. However, God arranged for that great fish to swallow Jonah, and Jonah was in there for 3 days. And then later in chapter 2, we see that the fish spit Jonah out on the shore and gave Jonah a reset opportunity. Like so many times where Jesus met people, I think of the woman caught in adultery, where he stopped her from being killed, but then gave her a reset opportunity to either go right back to what she did or to take that opportunity and honor the Lord and live the life that she deserved to live. Likewise with Jonah, and as you read on with Jonah, it's not like from that point forward, the violins came in and everything was happily ever after. No, Jonah was still Jonah, just like I'm still me. But God sent the provision, the blessing even, of a whale, of a fish, of a great fish. Now the Lord, now, at the exact right time, now. So what is the now that God is sending your way? I'll tell you, in my life the other day, the now was a donut, a spare tire. Had a flat tire, rush hour traffic. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, somebody came from behind at a red light, came up to me and said, "Hey dude, do you know that you're on your rim on your back tire?" Nope, had no idea. Now, God sent a kind man to come tell me. He probably knows. I don't want to bother him. No, he helped me. I had no clue. Then when I pulled over, I checked it out. Sure enough, that sucker's low. Doesn't look good. Quarter of the mile down the road, there's a shop. So, God provided a kind person, now. God provided a shop, now. God provided $117 to fix my tire, now. Did I like any of it? No. Was the inside of that fish nasty? Yeah, but it was a whole lot better than what otherwise could have happened. So here's my question for you today. What's the now? What's the now nasty inside of the fish that God has sent your way that probably you don't like, probably you're focused on its nastiness? I get it. But how about we change our perspective? Say, Lord, thank you. Lord, thank you. Lord, thank you for what you have arranged to swallow me. And thank you for the opportunity you've given me to, number one, recognize your provision, and number two, walk from this moment obeying you and honoring you to the best of my ability. I'm telling you, God's more faithful than what we realize. And there's a lot of things in our life that we despise and that we loathe that are actually gifts from God sent our way to show his provision. I realize now God's provision through a flat tire, but I didn't like any part of the process. It wasn't until I look back and go, wait a minute, that doesn't just happen that way. That doesn't just happen that way. God, you sent me a now kind Good Samaritan. You sent me a now shop right where I needed one. And you sent me now provision, actually earlier, that I didn't want to spend on a flat tire, but I had it. What's God sending your way? Choose to be grateful. And even more than that, choose to recognize God in the things that maybe irritate you, but actually are totally his blessings and his provision. I trust that you have a great day today, and I trust that you're enjoying your journey because he's faithful and he's present and he's good. Have a fantastic day.